بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Your Excellency Engineer Salim bin Nasser Al-Aufi, Minister of Energy and Minerals, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. On behalf of OPAL's Board of Directors, it's our honor to welcome you to the 10th edition of the OPAL Award for Best Practices ceremony. Before we begin this exciting evening, please note that there are no planned fire drills today. However, in the unlikely event of an emergency, please proceed to one of the two assembly points. The exit on your left leads to the beach, while the exit behind to your right provides access to the parking area. Moreover, for your safety, a dedicated medical team and ambulance provided by EdLife Hospital are stationed in the networking area near the entrance to your right. Now, let's make the most of this extraordinary event as we come together to celebrate 10 years of excellence. To kick off our much-anticipated event, we welcome Engineer Mohammed Al-Na'bi, OPAL CEO, to render the welcoming address and initiate today's program.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Excellency Engineer Salim bin Nasser Al-Aufi, Minister of Energy and Minerals, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the 10th edition of OPAL Award for Best Practices. On behalf of OPAL Board of Directors and the entire OPAL family, it is both an honor and a privilege to welcome you all to this amazing evening. Tonight, we are joined by ministers, undersecretaries, CEOs, senior leaders who collectively shape the present and the future of Oman's energy sector. This evening marks a significant milestone, a decade of recognizing and celebrating excellence, innovation, and collaboration. Over the past 10 years, the OPAL Award has become one of our sector's most prestigious accolades, showcasing our members' outstanding achievement and contribution to advancing Oman energy sector. This year's response to the award has been exceptional, with more than 240 project submission, a testament to the sector's creativity, resilience, and commitment to innovation. These projects remind us that the path to Oman Vision 2040 is paved with bold ideas, collaboration, and commitment to sustainability. The OPAL Award for Best Practices has always been more than just a recognition of success. It is a platform that inspires progress, drives collaboration, and fosters a culture of innovation. OPAL takes immense pride in its role as a neutral facilitator, ensuring that the remarkable efforts of our members are fairly assessed and celebrated. I would like to take a moment to extend my deepest gratitude to our independent panel of judges. Their dedication, impartiality, and expertise have been instrumental in upholding the integrity of this award. Tonight, we are privileged to have their excellencies with us, bearing witness to this celebration of exceptional achievements. I would like also to extend my sincere appreciation to our guest of honor, Engineer, His Excellency Engineer Salim Al-Aufi, Minister of the Energy and Minerals. Your Excellency, your leadership, and your unwavering support continue to inspire our sector to thrive, evolve, and reach new heights of excellence. As we celebrate this milestone 10th edition, let us also take a moment to reflect on the progress we have made as a sector and the role OPAL has played in promoting its members and their remarkable contributions. Together, we drive innovation, foster collaboration, and pave the way for a brighter and more sustainable future. To our nominees and winners, congratulations on your exceptional achievements. You inspire us all to dream bigger and to achieve more. On behalf of OPAL, I wish you all great success as we move forward into 2025 and beyond. Together, let us advance Oman's energy sector with a shared vision of sustainability and collective prosperity. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
The OPAL Award for Best Practices, launched in 2015, aims to showcase top-performing members and spread their accomplishments throughout the industry. The award is divided into 4 classes: operating companies, large contractors, local community contractors, and lastly, small and medium enterprises. The award is further categorized into 7 key areas, each reflecting critical industry priorities, starting with Omanization, health and safety, environment and net zero emission, energy transition, operational excellence, Omani products and services, and research and development. The winners are selected by an independent panel of expert judges who evaluate entries through written forms and follow-up interviews using the following criteria: business impact, maturity, relevance, and innovation.
I just want to say that this has been a fantastic event for this year, and it's all about sharing experiences, sharing knowledge, and using the network that we have to find solutions for our challenges. And I think that this is something that should be continued for next year and beyond.
From 14 projects in 2015, the OPAL Award has witnessed remarkable growth throughout the years, culminating with over 200 outstanding projects submitted in 2024 across 7 award categories. Congratulations to all winners of the 10th edition of the OPAL Award for Best Practices for their remarkable contributions. 10 years of excellence, shaping the future through best practices.
Thank you, Engineer Mohammed, for those inspiring words. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed this year's event video, which provides an overview and showcase the Best Practices Award journey over the past decade. We're now honored to invite His Excellency Engineer Salim bin Nasser Al-Aufi, Minister of Energy and Minerals, on stage to deliver the keynote speech.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. And good evening to you all. Your Excellencies, dear colleagues, CEOs, all attendees from the operators, contractors, SMEs, and all participants from the oil and gas. I was actually asking about when we started. As we were walking in, I didn't know it was actually going to be presented, but 10 years ago, we were completely different. I thought we had more than 14 projects, but 14 projects sounds like we were just starting to walk. We didn't even know where we were going. It was a challenge whether it will continue or not, but here we are 10 years later, and this is becoming an iconic event, an annual event that we're all looking forward to it. The fact that you even consider submitting an application, I mean, one of the 200 plus, is in its own right a success, I think, for this particular program. It means that you're thinking about innovating in your own practices and activities. It means that you are improving what you're trying to do and considering to be more efficient and adding more value to your business. But it also means that you are willing to share your best practices with other companies. This, of course, gives you an exposure if you're a small SME or a contractor. But that's not the main objective. The main objective is to say, look, we've done something, it works, we've tested it, and we think there is value to be gained by everyone else considering to apply the same thinking or practices, or if it's a tool, probably acquire that tool. In its own right, it could be a business, but really the main objective is to share that best practice. And I've seen in the last few years that after the event, companies do talk to each other to try and understand a little bit more on how did you really achieve it, and can we replicate, and is there anything we can do to modify. I called 102 in my office a few times just to understand a little bit more, and I was actually quite impressed with some of the projects that were presented. Some of them actually came from outside the oil and gas core. They came from service providers that we don't normally consider as being core oil and gas companies. We've grown, as you've seen, to more than 200 projects. This event is getting bigger and bigger every time. I think probably 2 or 3 years' time, we will probably hold this event in the exhibition center, because there will be no other avenue big enough to host the program. And before we know it, it could be a conference in its own right. But let's walk 1 year at a time. I really like to thank the organizers, definitely OPAL and the board of directors, for continuing their support to this program and this event. And I would also like to thank the independent judges. We've seen them in the video, but I know they've been working long hours, after working hours, going through the entire list of projects, trying to make sense of what the project is, what the best practice is, subjected to the criteria that they've selected, and finally give us the cream of the cream of all the projects that were submitted. When it was 14 projects, it was an easy task. When it's 200 projects, it's quite a lot of commitment, and I think you deserve a round of applause. Thank you very much. And of course, many, many thanks to all the participants, the 200 plus, whether it's 200 plus companies or multiple from single companies or same companies. I really thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming forward and contributing to this event. I think the message that you are sending to everyone else is we are here to learn from each other. We compete in certain sectors, but when it comes to being efficient, safe, looking after the environment, there is no winner and loser. We are all winners if we collaborate with each other. And so thank you for bringing those projects forward. You are a winner, whether you have been selected for the last group that will receive a token of appreciation or not. All the 200 projects in my mind are winners. And I think we should have, if not already in place, Mohammed, we should have probably a catalog of all the projects that can be shared with everybody so that they can maybe follow it up afterward. Last but not least, thanks to all the ministers and undersecretaries who have taken time off their busy schedule. I know how busy they are because I live it with them, and really taking time off their evening, which I'm sure after they leave here they're going to do more work back home, to come and join us in this event. And it's a token of appreciation from you to us, and we would like to really appreciate your presence. So thank you all very much. And thank you, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your valuable words. We're all proud to have had your constant support for OPAL and the Best Practice Award over the years. And what a remarkable journey it has been. This year alone, more than 200 projects were submitted, highlighting this industry's dedication and innovation. You will find details about all the shortlisted projects displayed on the screens near the main entrance. Moving on to the next item on our agenda, the showcasing of exemplary projects. They will be presented by some of high-scoring projects from different award categories. Now, let's welcome the representative of Oxy Oman to present their project, Virtual Flow Meter using AI for well testing and surveillance, under the Operational Excellence category.
Assalamu alaikum. We at Oxy Oman are very proud to share an exciting project invention. A project that is exciting project as an outcome of Oxy's vendor development program. We've been working on this project for the last 5 years, a collaboration between Oxy and a local Omani SME, a patent pending technology made in Oman by local Omani engineers in Lemad LLC. The virtual flow meter, or VFM, is a virtual three-phase meter for well testing using artificial intelligence and surveillance. My name is Mohammed Al-Mandari. I'm the metering engineering advisor in Oxy Oman. Mobile well test units are currently being used for well testing application. They are accurate systems, but they come with certain limitations. They are manned operations, hence the HAS risks. They are costly, hence they reduce the number of tests that you can perform per well. And it limits the number of data because of that. So back in 2019, we started exploring alternative technology to improve our well testing. We were approached by a local Omani company, Lemad LLC, whom were incubated under Oxy's vendor development program within the ICV initiative. They presented to us LAMFlow, or the virtual flow meter. It's an AI-based application. It runs continuously, real-time. It requires no additional hardware in the field. It requires no manpower, hence eliminates completely the HAS risks. And it can run simultaneously on many wells. allowing real-time insight to reservoir performance. Over the past 5 years, we have run extensive trials and phased deployment. We have now deployed 95 wells in 2 different fields, achieving an accuracy level up to 95% compared to conventional systems. The applicability of this technology could cover oil and gas operation regions worldwide. We believe this technology could be implemented by operators locally and internationally, some of whom are already trialing this technology. We believe this technology could revolutionize well testing industry and reservoir performance as it stands today. Thank you.
Next, let's welcome the representative of ARA Petroleum to present their project, ARA Integrated QHSSE Digital AI Solution, Mafano, under the Health and Safety category.
Your Excellency, Salih bin Nasser Al-Aufi, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is an honor to introduce you today, Mfano, ARA's cutting-edge QHSSE digital AI solution. My name is Omar Al-Jaidi. I'm the Vice President of ARA Petroleum. This digital AI solution application has revolutionized how we manage quality, health, safety, security, and our environmental responsibilities. As we all know, technology is a powerful enabler, driving efficiency, enhancing compliance, but when paired with our unwavering commitment to ensuring no harm to people and no harm to the environment, it becomes a transformative force. Mfano embodies this synergy, showcasing what we can achieve when innovation meets responsibility. The core features of Mfano include key 11 modules that you're very familiar with in the industry. To name a few: incident management, risk management, inspection and audit, performance dashboards, management of change, permit to work, to name a few. The key benefits that we have realized using this digital application that you can have on your mobile is that it offers real-time data access. It empowers the employees in the field, the employees in the office, to a culture of reporting and increasing the number of observations and implementing mitigation to avoid LTIs or decreasing the near misses. Another thing that is done is it's allowed us to eliminate all the paperwork, and we're able now to use this digital app at the end of the year or every quarter to synthesize the data using the AI embedded algorithm in this application to see the trends and see where we can improve. This, of course, was not done on day one. Continuous learning and improvement has been always the motive of how we approach things in ARA. This was launched in 2019 as a simple application, expanded with task monitoring and training. We added several modules, and we branded it as Mfano, which means in Swahili, it means setting a standard. We introduced this application to the 10 companies in the Zubair group of companies, and now they're using it, be it in the manufacturing industry and other similar industries. Mfano's journey reflects innovation, adaptability, and excellence from a single module in 2019 to a comprehensive platform today. It sets a new standard for QHSSE management, driving safety, compliance, and efficiency. Thank you very much.
We invite the representative of Tabrid Oman to present their project, Tabrid Oman Sustainable District Cooling Plant, under the Energy Transition category.
Assalamu alaikum. Your Excellency, Engineer Salim Al-Aufi, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests. My name is Khamis Al-Hanashi, Head of Business Development in Tabrid, Oman, and I'll be presenting to you our project, the Sustainable District Cooling Plants. So in a typical example, district cooling is in a typical example of district cooling, it's a centralized cooling plant that is producing chilled water and distributed through pipe network buried underground to the end user facilities or the mixed-use developments. The system itself is consuming 50% less power than the conventional or traditional air-cooled systems, thanks to its efficiency and the operation excellence of our in-house capability with more than 75% Omanization. It also came across our attention that in many cases the system requires less than half of the infrastructure required in terms of power generation, such as the substations and primary substations. So for the past 15 years, in terms of the maturity of the project, and across nine different projects, including Innovation Park Muscat, Al-Moj Muscat, Knowledge Oasis Muscat, and 6 more locations or projects, we managed to save more than 170 million kilowatt hours of electricity or power, and that is enough to supply almost 10,000 houses every year. And with those savings in energy consumption or electricity, we also prevent the CO2 emissions into the atmosphere of around 99,000 cubic meters of CO2, and that is equivalent to removal of almost 26,000 cars or passenger vehicles from the streets. Now, in terms of the relevance as well, the project is in line with Oman Vision 2040 and the sustainability goal of reaching to net zero by 2050. In terms of energy benefits, it is saving or reducing the pressure on government entities when it comes to the oil and gas resources required to produce the electricity for the designated areas, as well as the environmental benefits. It is reducing 50% less CO2 emissions and saving the ozone layer. And one more thing is that the system also is maximizing the use of the TSE effluent or treated sewage water, and that is also saving the water resources. Thank you.
Following that, let's welcome the representative of SLB Oman to present their project, Innovative Modular Carbon Dioxide Injection System for Sustainable Carbon Management, Achieving Zero Emissions, under the Environmental Net Zero Emissions category.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Joseph Alice, a carbon capture, utilization and storage champion from SLB. It is a great honor to stand before you today to present our best practice entry under the Environment and Net Zero category. Our entry, endorsed by PDO, relates to Oman's first extended CO2 injection pilot for enhanced oil recovery, showcasing the nation's commitment to sustainable energy. Small technical problem. So at the local project level, I'm proud to present on screen several significant achievements that were realized throughout this initiative. The extraordinary collaborative innovation that brought this project to life was truly remarkable, And the successful validation of our new CO2 injection technology stands as a testament to the team's efforts. The success also ensured that our confidence in the technology strengthened, so we are able to deploy similar technology for potential future pilot projects, advancing the growth and reducing the risk of the emerging CCUS industry within Oman. Now, the broader significance of our technology and PDO's CCUS development strategy lies in its national impact. Marking a pivotal step towards reshaping Oman's sustainable energy future, it also establishes a benchmark for best practices, guiding operators and service companies alike who may be considering similar initiatives within the Sultanate. The success of the project also facilitated the sharing of pioneering strategy, newly developed technology, and operational best practices throughout the industry. This was achieved via technical papers and presentations delivered at professional forums. This overall has underscored the transformative potential of our work, both locally and globally. Apologies, guys. So, in conclusion, after injecting over 5,000 tons of CO2 and reaching all technical objectives set, the project was considered a milestone accomplishment by all stakeholders involved. And on that note, I would like to say thank you very much, and I wish you all a wonderful evening.
Next, we invite the representative of Dalil Petroleum to present their project, Development of Viscous Tertiary Ruduma Oil Reservoir in Block 5 of North Oman, under the Research and Development category.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening to all. I am Aisha Al-Badi from Dalil Petroleum, and it is my privilege today to represent my company Dalil Petroleum and showcase our successful journey in developing and implementing water flood in a viscous tertiary Ruduma oil reservoir in Block 5. Okay, so the journey began in 2013 when we drilled an exploration well targeting deeper reservoirs, which unfortunately came wet. However, with the challenges came opportunities. Dalil identified a hydrocarbon reservoir in a very thin, shallower units, and the team decided to test it, and it proved to be productive. With this milestone, it is marked the beginning of a new era for Block 5, where Dalil became the first operator in Oman producing from a tertiary Ruduma reservoir. Since its productivity, Dalil aimed to sustain the oil productivity, maximize the oil producing as well, minimize the horizontal issues associated with H2S, with a very thin reservoir challenges and viscous oil nature, as well high H2S levels. Dalil successfully placed a horizontal well in a very thin 5-meter reservoir and successfully aimed to get an oil gain of more than 230,000 barrels, and it projected to reach 20 million barrels in case of full field deployment. So to sum it up, Dalil were proved that the water flood is working perfectly in a viscose tertiary Raduma reservoir. And as well, we advise other operators, since most of them, they didn't log the shallower reservoirs, to log it and to not miss these shallower opportunities. Thank you.
Finally, let's welcome the representative of Petroleum Development Oman to showcase their project, Well Intervention Quick Wins in the Journey Towards Net Zero Emission, under the Environment and Net Zero Emission category.
Good evening, Your Excellencies and distinguished guests. It's an honor to be here among leaders who are not only shaping the future of energy, but also paving the path towards sustainability. At PDO, we believe that sustainability is our cornerstone. Today, I am excited to share and demonstrate how we take the innovation strategies to reduce GHG emissions in well interventions. By taking a quick and impactful steps, we are demonstrating that achieving net zero is not just an option or an aspiration, it's a commitment. In well intervention, we have the four main sources of emissions, which is flaring, waste handling, combustion, and venting. These are big challenges. However, we have taken this as a positive thing from our side to become more innovative and change the opportunity to become more greener in our environment. Our strategy is built on the three pillars: people, process, and product. We have implemented inline testing to avoid flaring, sweetening packages to manage sour oil on site, and switch solar tower lights to replace diesel generators. We have also moved electrified camps using, we also moved to electrified camps using direct grid power instead of generators. These solutions, along with advanced monitoring and tracking of GHG emissions, have helped us to cut emissions and improve efficiency. So far, we have reduced 30% of emissions, increased our efficiencies, and enhanced our monitoring of GHG and tracking. This has resulted also into being recognized by OGMP, golden standard for reporting of greenhouse gases. At last, I would say sustainability is not an option. It's a commitment and responsibility for all of us. So I welcome all of you to join us into turning these challenges into opportunities. Thank you very much.
Thank you to all the presenters for sharing insightful overviews of their projects. Now, I kindly invite His Excellency Salim bin Nasser Al-Aufi and Engineer Mohammed Al-Na'bi to join us on stage as we proceed with the awards ceremony. We'd like to begin our acknowledgement by recognizing our esteemed judges for their dedicated work in evaluating the projects. We deeply appreciate their commitment and the time they took out of their busy schedules, dedicating 2 weeks to thoroughly assess the submissions. May you please welcome on stage Sheikh Khalid Al-Hanai. an HR executive with over 30 years of experience, currently serving as advisor to the Minister on HR at the Ministry of Energy and Minerals. Dr. Mahmoud Al-Kindi, an associate professor at Sultan Qaboos University's Mechanical and Industrial Engineering Department and a former member of the State Council. Dr. Maher Riyamiya, assistant professor in the Department of Biochemistry at the College of Medicine and Health Sciences at Sultan Qaboos University. عاقل المسكرية, a former ICV manager at the Ministry of Energy and Minerals with extensive experience in the oil and gas sector. Hugo Nyssen, a Dutch-French entrepreneur in Oman, founder of Jadid AI, the startup specialized in AI-driven digital platform development and social media behavior influencing for Omani and international companies. We'll now move on to our main sponsors with whom today's event is possible. Please join me in welcoming our diamond sponsors, OQGN, round of applause, everyone. Oman LNG, moving on to our gold sponsor, Sahel Saria Engineering. And now, our silver sponsors, Dalil Petroleum, Transcontinental Energy Services, we'd like also to extend a special thanks to our sponsors of the year. May you please welcome on stage our diamond sponsors, Sohar Islamic Bank, Al Ghalbi International Engineering and Contracting, our gold sponsor, Rubur Haima, we would like also to extend our gratitude to our medical partners, EdLife Hospital. Can our representative please join us on stage to receive a token of appreciation? A massive thanks goes to our event organizers, Match Media and Omani SME, that has gone above and beyond to ensure today's event is resounding success. Once again, a huge thank you to all our sponsors and supporters for making this event a reality. The OPAL Award for Best Practices is designed to identify and honor companies and other organizations that have demonstrated best practices in developing, deploying, and maintaining solutions. The winners are selected by an independent panel of expert judges who evaluate entries through written forms and follow-up interviews. The judging criteria for the 7 categories focus on key aspects, including business impact, maturity, innovation, and relevance to other organizations. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the much anticipated announcement of the winners for the 10th edition of the OPAL Award for Best Practices. Winners will be announced based on their classification in each category. Under the first category, Health and Safety, congratulations! Winning companies whose logos appear on screen, please be prepared to be called on stage. Beginning with the operating companies, please join me in congratulating ARA Petroleum for their project ARA Integrated QHSSC Digital AI Solution. Congratulations to Oman LNG for their project success story, Oman LNG Zero Drops Prevention Journey. Congratulations to Oxy Oman for their 360 vehicle inspection project. Congratulations to OQEB for their project V-Trainer Virtual Reality Road Safety Training Program integrated with 60 off-graded road simulator. To the large contractors, please join me in congratulating SLB Oman for their SLB's digital transformation project. Congratulations to Gulf Energy for their project, HSC Micro Learning Awareness Movies. To the local community contractors classification. Congratulations to Sahel Sariya Engineering for their project enhancing HSC performance in Sahel Sariya North Oman operations. And finally, we come to the small and medium enterprises classification. A big congratulations to Global Enterprise Fleet Management System and Technology for their project Innovative Technologies, Solutions and Training for Road Safety and Safe Driving. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them one more round of applause to all the winners in the health and safety category. Moving on to Omanization category. Winning companies whose logos appear on screen, please be prepared to be called on stage. Beginning with the operating companies, please join me in congratulating Dalil Petroleum for their project Omanization. Congratulations to Duqm Refinery and Petrochemical Industry, OQ8, for their project OQ8 nationalization. A big congratulations to Oman LNG for their success story. Oman LNG Business Partners, Omani HSC Advisors Upskilling Program. Moving on to the large contractors classification. Please join me in congratulating Muwasalat for their Omani bus captains leading the Journey project. Congratulations to KCA Dutek Engineering and Oman KCA Dutek Drilling for their project Omanization and adding value to the local community. Let's move to the local community contractors classification. A big congratulations to Al Haditha Energy for their project Al Haditha Talent Development Program Irtiqa. Congratulations to Al Shawamikh Oil Services for their project Ghiras program. And finally, we come to the small and medium enterprises classification. Congratulations to High-Tech Inspection Services for the Operation Inspection Service Omanization Project. Congratulations to RTITB for the RTITB Middle East Establishment Project. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause to all the winners in the Omanization category. And now, under the third category, Environment and Net Zero Emission. In this category, we have winners in only 2 classifications. Companies whose logos appear on screen, please be prepared for your turn. Beginning with the operating companies, please join me in congratulating Petroleum Development Oman for their project Well Intervention Quick Wins in the Journey Towards Net Zero Emission. Congratulations to Oxy Oman for their project Waste to Wealth. Moving on to the large contractors classification. Please join me in congratulating SLB Oman for their project Innovative Modular Carbon Dioxide Injection System for Sustainable Carbon Management. Congratulations to Baker Hughes for the plastic boxes recycling project. Congratulations to Special Oil Field Services for their project, reducing carbon footprint and intensity in oil production wells. Round of applause, everyone, please. Let's now move on to the winners under the fourth category, Omani Products and Services. Congratulations! Beginning with the operating companies, please join me in congratulating OQ for their project Successful Story of OQ Roto Molding Products. Companies whose logos appear on screen, please be prepared for your turn. Moving on to the large contractors classification. Congratulations to Champion X Middle East Services for their project Continuous Rod Manufacturing Plant in Salalah, Oman. Congratulations to Arabian Industries Project for their project Maintenance Integrated Contract. Let's move to the local community contractors classification. A big congratulations to ABEX, the Advanced Energy, for their project Molded Guide Manufacturing Facility in Nizwa. And finally, we come to the small and medium enterprises classification. Congratulations to Vision Advanced Petroleum Solutions for their project manufacturing of gas lift valves in Oman. Round of applause to all the winners in the Omani Products and Services category. And now we'll announce the winners for the fifth category, Energy Transition category. In this category, we have winners in only 2 classifications. Beginning with the operating companies, please join me in congratulating Petroleum Development Oman for their project Energy Transition, IMDAD's ex-inspectors and protection testing engineers. Moving on to the large contractors classification, congratulations to Tabrid Oman for their project Tabrid Oman Sustainable District Cooling Plant. A huge round of applause to all the winners for their incredible contribution and achievements. Now let's celebrate the category with the most winners, Operational Excellence. Round of applause. Beginning with the operating companies, please join me in congratulating Petroleum Development Oman for their enhancing operational efficiency and energy saving through the implementation of long-stroke units in Numr. Congratulations to Oxy Oman for their project Virtual Flow Meter using AI for well testing and surveillance. Congratulations to OQ Gas Networks for their project Mu'in, digitalization of gas pipeline right-of-way inspection management for preventive and corrective maintenance. Congratulations to Dalil Petroleum for their project Reducing Beam Pump Failures with Molded Guide Rod Innovation. Congratulations to BP Oman for their project Depleted Well Strategy. Congratulations once again to BP Oman for their project Nano Drilling Fluid Technology for hard rock drilling. Twice. Big congratulations to Oman LNG for their EcoLabixel, innovating laboratory through sustainable automation and data excellence project. Moving on to the large contractors classification, please join me in congratulating Gulf Energy for their project reviving production in deep and depleted gas wells. Congratulations to Middle East Bridge for their project Run and Set Rig 50 PDO for 978 Cased Hole Permanent Web Stop. Let's move on to the local community contractors classification. A big congratulations to Al Sahari Oil Services for their project Wellhead Maintenance and Non-Corrosive Pump Unit. Congratulations to Rubu' Hayma for their project Enhanced Cutting Collection System. Finally, we come to the small and medium enterprises classification. Congratulations to Cansco Wall Control for their Exceed Enterprise Resource Planning ERP system. And finally, let's announce the winner of the final category, Research and Development. companies whose logos appear on screen, please be prepared for your turn. Beginning with the operating companies, please join me in congratulating Dalil Petroleum for their project development of viscous tertiary Ruduma oil reservoir in Block 5 of North Oman. Congratulations to OQEP for their project Decoding Reservoir Intricacies, Solving Tortuosity Challenges for Optimized Fluid Flow in Highly Heterogeneous Formations. Congratulations to Petroleum Development Oman for their project Wells Around Formation Issues, WAFI. And finally, we come to the small and medium enterprises classification. Congratulations to the National Detergent Company for their project Quadra Guard Pro, multifunctional chemical innovation for water and oil and gas industries. Congratulations to all the winners of the 10th edition of the OPAL Award for Best Practices. May our CEO, Engineer Mohammed Al-Na'bi, kindly pass this token of appreciation to His Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Engineer Mohammed. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible evening it has been, celebrating 10 years of excellence and the remarkable achievements recognized tonight at the 10th edition of the OPAL Award for Best Practices. I'm Shogel Zaabi, and it has been my honor to be your MC for today's event. Please note, regarding photos, we kindly request that you refrain from taking photos on the stage and in the front row to ensure everyone's safety. Instead, you can visit our photo booths in the networking area. To explore tonight's outstanding projects, please visit the screens near the entrance and enjoy the live music. We warmly invite you to join us for a delightful dinner. Thank you once again and good night.